Survivors reach the city. I see. Okay, I need 4 more houses. Maybe just 3. Where are we at on spare beds? Oh, none. I was like, usually it says. I think we are exactly right, so I need 4 more tents. Okay. That one's probably going to be cold for a while, because I'm going to focus on heating up this area. Disband the scouts at the beacon or send them back out into the Frostland. We will send them back out, of course. What's at the large convoy? People moving. Or the weather station. Either way, we'll go here. So it's faster to travel. Why the holes in the tents? I'm planning on putting the fighting arena and eventually our other building. I'm gonna go down the order route, so that's where the guard towers will go. I could fill them in at the moment, and maybe I should, but meh. That's the long-term plan, and I'm just planning ahead probably more than I need to. So going to a known location is faster than traveling to an unknown location. So we'll send them here to the bridge to Winterholm, and then from there decide where to go. And that'll shave off like half the time for the travel. Snow pit established. The snow pit is ready. Now we can dispose of corpses, but that doesn't mean people are more content or hopeful. Dumping our dead in the snow is nothing to be proud of. Come on, stop with the sickness. Here's an overdrive. Oh, that rate helped with discontent. Giving people some warmth. Oh, we are maxed out on wood for now. You don't say. Except I want the steam hub. So I was thinking, oh, I'll just build another depot. Alright, you are being too efficient, so work on getting me food. Alright, turn off the overdrive. This should be a good time to drop our ill problem, or deal with our sick problem. I have 8 more available children. Wait, did I put... No, I put workers. I was like, did I put children in there? No. That would have been unwise. Children like gathering coal. Let's see. Next law probably... No, will be the organ transplants, then fighting arena. I'm not sure which spot the fighting arena goes out of these. I don't remember its range. Why is there starvation? I guess we were out of actual rations, so that makes sense. Medical post research upgraded. Can I now get the drafting machine? I can. Oh, did we finish our steel? I think we did, and I just totally forgot to build them. Being the genius that I am. Okay, if I built another spoke out this way... No, probably reasonable just to go this direction with it. Trying to keep the city somewhat organized. It's not needed, but that's the plan. Double rations for kids. No! Food is going to be at a premium. I am not giving it away for free. I have a ton of extra engineers who aren't working. What am I doing? For now, I can do more medical posts. That one's not covered. Saving this for another one of the hothouses whenever I get another steam core. because we're on the edge of starvation constantly. Although that'll hold 20 more people, or 10 more? How many patients? 10 patients. Probably a good start, I don't know. Or I could use this location for some more workshops. Keep working on tech, which wouldn't go amiss. Okay, so I can only fit 2 in this heat zone either way, so we'll go that route. Rotate the buildings. That'll staff 15 of these engineers that are just standing around doing nothing. There. Oh, new law. Definitely don't want to miss that. Organ transplants. So, sick recover faster. We could use the body parts of our deceased to save lives and accelerate healing. This way, the dead can continue contributing to the survival of the city. Yes, please. You have nothing left to gather, so you're gone. So what's interesting is we have no bodies in our snow pit, but because of organ transplants, our medical pits are now running at plus 20% efficiency from transplants and plus 12% from the medical post upgrade. So they're running at 132% efficiency, and I'm like, what are you transplanting? No one has died yet. Alright. Some engineers in these. That should get things going a lot better. Oh, we are out of coal there. How much coal do you have left? A reasonable amount. I'll probably want to look into coal thumpers soon. Okay, you are back to here. Let's go to the weather station. 16 hours, 13 hours. Okay, that's dismantled. Oh, and you guys are going back onto extended... Well, not back onto extended shifts. You're going onto extended shifts. Same with you. Old homes? No. Short answer, no. Let's see. So from here, this heats up all of them except one. Either of the far corners. That's disappointing. Whatever. Yeah. Oh, and do you guys are not yet on extended shifts either. These ones are. Good. I could get infirmary. Infirmary would be super good, although I don't have the steam cores yet for it. Steam steelworks. More scouts? I do have a lot of people free. Temperature-wise, I've got a few more days till it drops back down to colder temperatures. So a few days before I probably want to grab heaters or maybe the power generator. Might be smart to work on our coal gathering, particularly since I have a lot of people who are free. I'd love to get the infirmaries, but without steam cores, there's no point. Or improve my steel, because I don't have enough steel coming in yet. How are we on coal? I've got a lot of coal. For how many more days? 6 days at the current usage. I don't think I need to rush coal. So let's work on steel first. Alright, we've got some sick, but overall we seem to be keeping up with it. Never mind. We still have 3 engineers. So do I give up on this location and build even more medical posts? Maybe I do. Feels a little wasteful. But having tons of people sick is bad. Weather station. Ooh, speaking of steam cores. There's nobody in the weather station, but everything still seems to be operational. We could try to find out what the scientists from Winterhome are working on. Grim forecast. We found scientists' notes. They predict the Great Cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Winterhome and the coal mine. I'm going to hold off on Winterhome. So as soon as we explore Winterhome, it kicks off the next stage of this event. But if I wait till day 15, it'll happen anyway. And that'll give me a few more days for research and resource gathering to hopefully get better ahead. So do I think I need to get this steam core back right away? I don't think I do. Let's go to the coal mine first. Abandoned station. The recent report from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some are starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea. A few are lamenting openly. I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses, not tents and wooden shacks. But you're not getting wooden shacks. We'll have answers soon enough. Woman in despair. A woman is sitting in the snow pit, holding her dead husband's hand, crying her heart out. There is no one in the snow pit. Perhaps you should have agreed to give people proper burials after all. Make an exception and bury him, or I did what I had to do. Discontent will rise, or hope will fall. Hope can fall slightly. Again, body count 0. She's holding a chunk of snow and thinking it's her dead husband, or something. Let's see. Yeah, so it's bringing in less food per hour, but it works 24 hours, which is long-term good. But I'm definitely not keeping up on food. If we look at the economy for food, we're bringing in 113 per day and trying to eat 166 per day. And that's with using the sawdust meals that triple our food. I need another one of these, but I also need to use that steam core for infirmaries, improvements to the hothouses or the wall drill, etc. We are actually getting caught up on our illness. That's fantastic. So now I think coal thumper or heaters. Cold's gonna drop soon, which will cause more sickness unless I have heaters. Or I just raise the heating efficiency of the generator rather than having a bunch of heaters in all the various facilities. Oh, and you should only be... No, you need to be on 24 hours because of that. It's gonna put it down to working hours, but no. Do I want to work on heating, or do I want to work on coal? coal will be faster to research. 11 hours at normal research rate, which we are far exceeding. Same with heating. Heaters are coal per location versus power upgrade doubles. How much coal is my generator itself using? Is that talking about the generator? The generator is using 144. The 2 steam hubs are also by themselves doing 144. So if I doubled that, we would be in bad shape. Let's get coal thumpers going first. Because we've got lots of people. And then I'll do heaters. Yeah. Coal piles depleted. Yikes. No. Delete that. We are maxed out on wood. Let's upgrade these when we're out of work time. In the meantime, some more resource depots. Probably wouldn't go amiss. Alright, coal mine. The coal mine is automated, its engine is pressurized, but the mining has stopped. The snow around it is untrodden, and an eerie silence hangs in the air. More coal than we can use. The coal mine was in operation until very recently. The machinery isn't running now, but there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Perhaps the mine simply extracted its quota, or filled the loading bay. We could retrieve plenty of raw materials if we took the machinery apart. So if we take the stored coal, that gives us 265 coal. Otherwise, if we dismantle the machine, we get the 265 plus a bunch of wood, steel, and 2 more steam cores. And I think the steam cores are going to be far more useful than the potential outpost here later. So dismantle the machine. These people now have 3 steam cores on them. Let's have you guys go to the large convoy. Or do I have you go home? A day to get home, but 3 steam cores would be extremely useful. But I want to put it off by another day. Yeah, we're only on day like 10. We'll go to the weather station to cut our trip down, and then go to the large convoy. And then I'll head back before we go to Winterhome. Alright, you will be for wood, and you will be for coal as well. It is solidly free time, so let's upgrade both of those. Yeah, check out our sickness situation. We're doing pretty good. Have you head back to the large convoy. And law-wise, we don't need organic fertilizer. Not until we start getting some deaths, at least. So, fighting arenas. We've been talking about that for a while now.
Listen, everyone.
Let's see. Is there any tech I've forgotten to build that we researched? I don't think so. More hothouses would be good. Fighting arena. It does cover this whole area, basically. Oh. Actually, that one covers it all even better. Including the ones, yeah, out there at the corners. So that'll be where our fighting arena goes. And then probably here is where we'll build the watchtower. When we get to that point. Good, betting on fights was the next best thing to the races. Another day, another shift, well, that's life. We survived another night. That has to count for something.
Work
Brilliant. We've got that going. So now generator power upgrade, I think, is where I want to go. And then maybe heaters afterwards. If we assume that this arc right here kind of is 4 houses, then I will build my gathering posts out here somewhere. So I want an area where I've got space above and below for gathering posts, which I think this will work. I'll have to move that road. If we go there and there, and then we put down a few gathering posts. I think I'll need a couple more. Let's slightly adjust this road. Once that road's built, I'll delete the other road. And that'll employ, what, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 people? Which will be really good. All right. Children. More children. More children and some workers. Okay. We can now delete this road. I don't know how many are actually needed at the moment. It says 2 per. So I guess at the moment that 4 is probably how many we need. Let's build that one to be more centralized, and I'll leave that spot for later. And because that's going to be bringing in a ridiculous amount of coal, I'm not worried about putting a hub there to make sure that everyone stays nice and toasty. Here misses out on that far right gathering post, but it means that the ones on top that I build will all be covered. So maybe it's better to build a second one here and turn that one off. Generator power upgrade. Don't need it yet, so let's not. Then heaters. Or at some point we could go to mechanical calculators and start working on things like the steam wall drill. We probably don't need the steam wall drill. We've just got crazy wood. Is there anything here I care about then? Efficient gathering. Armory I can already get. Industrial hothouses will be good once I get enough cores. More scouts and lighter scout sleds, but at the moment until we hit Winterhome, that's not needed. Yeah, I think heaters and then working our way down here. Heaters, I think, is our current priority. Okay, let's get people staffed there. Oh, and turn all of this onto extended shifts, because I am a benevolent ruler.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Okay. What does that do for our consumption? There we go. That's what I want to see. Alright, so they've made it to the large convoy, which does have people. This is the convoy carrying workers that got lost in a blizzard. They are weak and have no provisions. We should listen to their story and escort them to our city. They sought Winterholm. The workers who were riding in this convoy told us they were headed for the city of Winterholm. We were supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up, they said. We tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but we ran out of fuel. Escort them, send the survivors to the city, or leave the survivors to their fate. We will escort them because it doesn't look like we found any more exploration spots. So, escort them to the city. And we did not. So, until we check out Winterholm, we have explored everything. So we've got till day 15 before the game continues with this scenario without us going to Winterholm on our own. Okay, temperatures are dropping soon.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Is it too cold for these to work? No. Check our temperature overlay. So everything is chilly, but chilly is... Waldrill's cold. That's not ideal. And a couple of cold tents, but those are the tents that are outside the range. Chilly's not good, but it's not bad. Heaters. We'll put a heater in the Waldrill. Now you're chilly like everyone else. Overdrive couplings, efficiency, Steam Hub range could be good. Definitely don't need more scouts yet. Something that I critically need. We're bringing people back with Steam cores, so Infirmary could be good to have figured out by then. Or have researched the next level and industrial hothouses so we can deal with our food problem since we're bringing back more people and we're already starving. Yeah, let's go to mechanical calculators. Yeah. I don't think our sickness problems are that big of a deal at the moment. New law. We get a pub. Care home, even though we don't need it, just to make people happier. Or I can save that. No reason to save it. We'll have lots of other laws. I was like, it raises hope, so maybe it's smarter to save it till after Winterholm. Yeah, let's build us a pub.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Alright. Where can I put you? Yeah, here seems fine. It needs to be heated. So... yeah. Seems like a fine place. Mechanical calculators. We already got it. That was fast. Industrial hothouses. So this is 26 to 52. So that is just a direct double for a second steam core. But it doesn't require a second automaton. Which is good. Steam coal thumper, we're not having issues with coal at the moment, but building a stockpile is a thing we'll want to do. when are we going to get down even further in cold? It's not anytime soon. So I don't think I need to worry about any of that. I'll want to have the more scouts and lighter scout sleds researched by the time day 15 hits, but it's not critical yet. Working my way down automaton integration would be good to make my single automaton more efficient and eventually build more of them. We'll go with industrial hothouse since we've got steam cores on the way. Oh, and by on the way I mean here in 35 minutes. So, of those steam cores, one will go to an infirmary, I think. One will go to improving our current hothouse. And I don't know what to do with the last one. And I don't even know if I need to go with the infirmary yet. I could instead build a factory and an automaton. There's something to be said for that. And there's something to be said for the fact that I'm almost out of coal storage again. Again, not going to complain about.